for those young people? And was there one word of praise, not a modicum of gratitude?
Well, Corbett, you are not...
Let's begin with David Harper, the young actor who brought Jim Bob Walton to life in the beloved television series, The Waltons. Born in Abilene, Texas, on October 4, 1961, David's father was Paul Harper, also an actor known for his work in shows set in the Old West. David's acting journey took off swiftly. After appearing in the TV movie The Homecoming: A Christmas Story, he joined the cast of The Waltons later that same year. His performance as Jim Bob remained a constant throughout the show's 11 seasons, earning him recognition and appreciation from fans worldwide. Interestingly, David's character, Jim Bob, shares roots with the real-life James Hamner, Earl Hamner Jr.'s younger brother. This family connection inspired many aspects of the show, making it even more captivating for viewers. After The Waltons concluded in 1981, David continued to appear in various spin-offs and revivals, including A Wedding on Walton's Mountain and multiple Walton family reunions during the mid-90s. With approximately half of his filmography tied to the Waltons, David left a lasting impact on this classic series. James Hamner, the real-life inspiration behind Jim Bob, led a fulfilling life away from the spotlight. Despite being propelled to local fame through David's portrayal, he chose a modest path, serving in the Army, working as a bank manager, and eventually retiring as a systems analyst. As we delve deeper into the lives of these individuals, we find ourselves reflecting on the power of storytelling and the profound influence of memorable characters like Jim Bob Walton.
Well, you could have taken a bus or something.
Now, if I'd taken a bus, I wouldn't have met your brother.
David W. Harper, the young star of the beloved TV series The Waltons, had a humble beginning. Born in Abilene, Texas on October 4, 1961, he was raised far from the bright lights of Hollywood. His early life was significantly shaped by his father, Paul Harper, a film actor who took on notable roles in popular productions like Knight Rider and The Wild Bunch. Growing up under the influence of a seasoned actor, it comes as no surprise that David found himself drawn to the world of acting. His natural talent and passion led him to become a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, securing the role of Jim Bob Walton in The Waltons during his teenage years. This classic television series follows the story of a tight-knit family living in rural Virginia during the Great Depression and World War II. Through his character, David became a familiar face in American households, captivating audiences with heartfelt performances week after week. Despite being part of a successful show, David remained grounded, crediting his solid upbringing for keeping him balanced amidst fame. In interviews, he often reflected on how his childhood experiences and loving parents prepared him for the challenges of stardom. After all, the values portrayed in The Waltons resonated deeply with the young actor, making it easy for him to connect with both the character and the audience. To this day, fans continue to cherish reruns of this timeless show, appreciative of its wholesome messages and relatable stories.
Is like that. 5 will get you 10. That your dinner and your musicale are going to be a tremendous success.
David Harper's acting journey started with the TV movie The Homecoming: A Christmas Story in 1971, which later became the basis for the popular television series The Waltons. This heartfelt drama followed the life of a close-knit family living in rural Virginia during the Great Depression. In this initial film, Harper made his debut as Jim Bob Walton, one of the beloved children in the Walton clan. Harper's portrayal of Jim Bob resonated with audiences, leading to his continued role when The Waltons was picked up by CBS as a weekly series in 1972. Over 9 seasons, fans tuned in to watch John Boy, Olivia, Grandpa, and the rest of the Walton family navigate their everyday challenges while maintaining their strong bond. Throughout it all, young David Harper grew alongside his character, becoming synonymous with Jim Bob Walton. As part of this timeless ensemble, Harper honed his craft and connected with viewers across America who appreciated the wholesome values and relatable struggles presented in each episode. With its focus on family dynamics and resilience amidst hardship, The Waltons proved to be both entertaining and thought-provoking, leaving a lasting impact on those who watched. During his time on The Waltons, Harper had opportunities to explore various aspects of Jim Bob's personality and growth through adolescence. From mischievous antics to moments of maturity, he skillfully captured the essence of a young boy growing into manhood within a nurturing environment. As a result, many audience members felt they witnessed David Harper blossom as an actor before their eyes. Even after The Waltons concluded in 1981, reruns have kept the series alive for generations to enjoy. Meanwhile, David Harper has gone on to appear in numerous other productions, including films like Carney and TV shows such as China Beach. However, for countless individuals, he will always remain cherished as Jim Bob Walton, a testament to his successful beginnings in the entertainment industry via this classic television series.
About to prove yourself, you wouldn't pick something so dangerous.
I won't get hurt, Mama.
After his successful portrayal of Jim Bob in The Waltons, actor David Harper continued to reprise this role in numerous sequels and reunions throughout the 1980s and 1990s. His commitment to the character was unwavering, resulting in most of his filmography being centered around this beloved classic. Among these appearances were notable productions like A Wedding on Walton's Mountain and A Walton Easter. In each of these films, Harper brought back the charm and humor of Jim Bob, providing fans with more memories of their favorite family. These roles weren't just cameos, but substantial parts that allowed Harper to delve deeper into the development of his character over time. As audiences watched, they saw how Jim Bob matured through different life events, while still maintaining his distinctive personality traits. Even though many years have passed since the original airing of The Waltons, it remains a significant part of television history, thanks in large part to dedicated actors like David Harper, who continue to contribute to its lasting legacy. For countless viewers, diving back into this wholesome universe provides comfort and joy, reminding them why they fell in love with the Walton family all those decades ago.
Standing here. I mean, what are we gonna do, John?
There's still plenty of time.
Well, me? Why me, Eula May?
Because I...
The character of Jim Bob Walton in The Waltons found inspiration in creator Earl Hamner Jr.'s real-life brother, James Hamner. Much like his on-screen persona, James led a humble life, reflecting the genuine large family experiences of Hamner. Jim Bob, one of the younger Waltons, shares many traits with his bassist, James Hamner. Both were energetic and curious boys, often finding themselves in lighthearted mischief. Their youthful curiosity and playfulness added warmth and humor to their families' lives. As the show progressed, so did Jim Bob, maturing into a hardworking and responsible man, still carrying the spirit of his early years. The Waltons, set in rural Virginia during the Great Depression and World War II, drew upon these authentic familial connections. By focusing on everyday struggles and joys, the program revealed universal themes relatable across generations. This timeless quality has allowed the Waltons to maintain its appeal over decades, capturing the hearts of millions of viewers since its debut in 1972. Earl Hamner Jr., drawing from memories of his childhood and close bond with his siblings, crafted engaging storylines filled with love, resilience, and determination. With great care, he developed each character based on actual family members, including John Boy, Mary Ellen, Jason, Ben, Aaron, and Jim Bob. Together, they formed a compelling ensemble cast that resonated deeply with audiences then, and continues to today.
Could we please get into the auditorium? This young lady's my sister, and she lost a ring in there last night, but the door...
After leaving his role as part of the beloved cast of the Waltons in the early 80s, David Harper decided to pursue other interests beyond acting. With a keen eye for business opportunities, he went back to school to study finance and marketing. This decision led him down a path of success outside of the limelight. Harper has since maintained a relatively low profile, but still keeps ties to the entertainment industry through attending fan conventions and reunions centered around the iconic TV series. These gatherings offer fans a chance to reminisce and share their memories while giving actors like Harper a platform to express their gratitude for being part of something so special. One particular aspect of culture that piques Harper's curiosity is all things German. From its rich history to its language, he has often shared his desire to visit Germany one day and learn Deutsch. Perhaps unsurprisingly, many parallels can be drawn between the close-knit community depicted in the Waltons and traditional German values centered around family and togetherness. Overall, David Harper's journey post-acting demonstrates how fulfilling it can be to explore different paths and passions. While some may always associate him with his time on the Waltons, there is much more to discover about this talented individual who continues to impact those around him positively. Who knows what exciting ventures lie ahead for him?
Well, it's just another way things are better when there's a man around.
Good morning, lady.
Speaking of personal interest, David Harper, the star of the Waltons, has a deep passion for American Civil War history. He loves to spend his free time reading and learning about this significant period in America's past. In fact, he is often seen attending historical reenactments and seminars related to the Civil War era. But that's not all. When he's not immersed in history books, Harper can be found listening to one of his favorite bands, Led Zeppelin. Their unique sound and powerful lyrics have captivated him since he was young. He admires their musical talent and finds inspiration in their songs. This just goes to show that even celebrities like David Harper have diverse interests beyond their professional careers. His love for both American Civil War history and Led Zeppelin highlights his multifaceted personality and broadens our understanding of who he is as a person. Indeed, it's fascinating how individuals like Harper can balance their passions while excelling in their chosen fields. Whether he's exploring the pages of a history book or rocking out to Led Zeppelin tunes, we can appreciate his dedication to pursuing what truly brings him joy. So let us take a moment to celebrate these aspects of ourselves and others as they make life infinitely more interesting. And who knows, maybe we could even discover a shared interest along the way.
Hey, GW!
The Waltons first aired in 1972 and quickly became a beloved television series. Set in rural Virginia during the Great Depression, it followed the life of a large family struggling to make ends meet. With its heartwarming storylines and realistic portrayal of family values, the show resonated with audiences and has left a lasting impact on American TV culture. Throughout its 9-season run, the Waltons addressed many social issues of the time, including poverty, racism, and gender roles. By tackling these topics with sensitivity and nuance, the show helped to shape public discourse around them. Its honest depiction of hardship also served as a reminder of the resilience and strength of the human spirit. Despite being set in a specific historical period, The Waltons remains relevant today due to its timeless themes and universal appeal. At its core, the show is about love, community, and the importance of family, values that continue to resonate with viewers worldwide. Moreover, the innovative storytelling techniques used in The Waltons have influenced countless subsequent productions. For instance, its unique narrative structure, which often featured voiceovers from central character John Boy Walton, added depth and intimacy to each episode. This approach allowed viewers to connect more deeply with the characters and their experiences. Overall, The Waltons occupies a special place in American television history. Its thoughtful exploration of complex issues, memorable characters, and powerful emotional moments have made it a classic that still captures hearts and minds 4 decades after its debut.
We went from the Yo-Yo King tomorrow.
No, the one I made for you wasn't good enough, huh?
We'll have to buy one.
The creation of the beloved 1972 TV series, The Waltons, required a careful casting process to find the perfect actors who could bring the Walton family to life. Earl Hantner Jr., the show's creator, had based the story on his own upbringing in rural Virginia during the Great Depression. Finding actors who could authentically portray this heartfelt narrative was essential. For the role of the patriarch, John Walton Sr., the producers sought out veteran actor Ralph Waite. With his solid background in theater and television, Waite embodied the strong yet compassionate character needed for the part. His natural acting ability quickly won over the casting directors. Selecting the right actress to play Olivia Walton, the matriarch, proved to be equally crucial. Michael Learned, relatively new to the industry, impressed the creators with her genuine warmth and nurturing spirit. Her ability to convey both strength and vulnerability made her ideal for the role. Richard Thomas, cast as eldest son John Boy Walton, brought intelligence and sensitivity to the character. Having already appeared in numerous stage productions and films, he possessed the necessary experience to tackle the complexities of John Boy's dreams and struggles. Casting the rest of the Walton siblings involved finding young talents who could grow together as a believable family unit. Producers discovered Judy Norton, John Walmsley, Eric Scott, Mary Beth McDonough, Conley Cotler, and David Westerman through extensive auditions across the country. Their youthful energy and enthusiasm shone through, ultimately winning them their respective roles. Chemistry tests among the entire cast were vital to ensuring the on-screen relationships felt authentic. During these sessions, it became clear that the ensemble worked seamlessly together, laughing, crying, and bonding like a real family. This camaraderie contributed significantly to the success of the Waltons. In summary, thoughtful consideration went into selecting every member of the Waltons cast. From established stars to budding child performers, each individual played a critical role in bringing the Walton family saga to life. Through dedicated auditions and chemistry tests, the production team created an unforgettable ensemble that resonated with viewers for generations.
Kids like to give me a hand. Can't leave a male unguarded.
There.
The Waltons, a TV series that aired in 1972, was brought to life by its director, Jack Alfieri. Known for his unique directorial vision, Alfieri focused on creating a warm, family-centered atmosphere that resonated with audiences. He drew inspiration from his own upbringing and aimed to capture the simplicity and values of rural life. Alfieri's style was characterized by his attention to detail and commitment to authenticity. He worked closely with the show's writers to ensure that each episode aligned with his vision. This often involved making subtle changes to dialogue and blocking to enhance the emotional impact of scenes. Collaboration was key to Alfieri's success. He fostered a positive working environment, encouraging input from cast and crew members alike. Actors appreciated his clear direction and willingness to listen to their ideas. Behind the scenes, he worked closely with set designers, costume directors, and cinematographers to create a believable and engaging setting. One notable aspect of Alfieri's approach was his emphasis on character development. He believed that strong characters were essential to a successful series and worked diligently to help actors develop their roles. This included coaching sessions, rehearsals, and discussions about backstory and motivation. Despite facing various challenges during production, Alfieri remained dedicated to his vision. His perseverance paid off, resulting in a critically acclaimed series that captured the hearts of viewers around the world. To this day, The Waltons remains a beloved piece of television history, a testament to Alfieri's unwavering dedication and innovative spirit.
Around me seems unchanged. The way the mountain looks at sunrise,
The Waltons, a TV series that aired in 1972, was filmed in Hollywood but aimed to depict rural Virginia during the Great Depression. To achieve this, the producers faced significant logistical challenges. The show's creator, Earl Hamner Jr., drew inspiration from his own upbringing in Schuyler, Virginia. However, due to limited resources and infrastructure in Schuyler, most of the filming took place on Warner Brothers' backlot in California. Set designers had to recreate a realistic mountain community, complete with rustic homes and lush landscapes. They built a replica of Hamner's childhood home and other buildings reminiscent of the Blue Ridge Mountains. These sets were so detailed that they became a popular attraction for tourists visiting the studio lot. Despite the convenience of shooting on a studio lot, producing a convincing portrayal of rural Virginia came with its hurdles. For instance, creating authentic seasonal changes proved challenging since Southern California has mild weather throughout the year. The crew overcame this issue by painting trees and shrubs green during summer episodes and brown during winter ones. One notable innovation used during the production of The Waltons was the then new technology of live switching between multiple cameras. This technique allowed directors more flexibility in capturing scenes and improved overall efficiency. Instead of stopping recording after each take, crews could switch seamlessly among different camera angles, thus saving time and money while enhancing visual storytelling. Another aspect worth mentioning is the casting process. Producers sought actors who could authentically convey the warmth and closeness of a large family living in difficult times. Many performers hailed from stage backgrounds, which helped bring depth and nuance to their characters. Their collective talent breathed life into the Walton family saga.
I'm too young, aren't I?
Apparently not.
The creation of the musical score for The Waltons, a beloved 1972 TV series, was primarily handled by composer Jerry Goldsmith. Known for his work on films like Star Trek and Planet of the Apes, Goldsmith brought a unique sense of emotion and depth to the small screen. Goldsmith aimed to capture the warmth and simplicity of rural Virginia life in the early 20th century. He often used soft, lilting melodies played on strings and woodwind instruments to convey the gentle nature of the Walton family. The main title theme, Walton's Mountain, is a perfect example of this approach, evoking feelings of nostalgia and home. In addition to the original score, the Waltons also featured popular songs of the era, carefully selected to enhance specific scenes and storylines. Music supervisor Steve Terrell played a key role in choosing these tracks, ensuring they aligned with both the time period and the emotional tone of each episode. When asked about his process, Tyrell stated, "We wanted the music to feel authentic, like it belonged to the characters and their lives. Sometimes that meant using familiar tunes, while other times called for more obscure pieces." One notable instance of integrating contemporary hits into the show occurred during the 5th season, when Elvis Presley's Blue Christmas accompanied a festive holiday scene. By combining his own original compositions with existing hits, Goldsmith and Tyrell crafted a rich tapestry of sound that elevated the overall viewing experience. Composer Jeremy Lubbock later joined the team, contributing additional cues and arrangements throughout seasons 6 through 9. Together, these talented musicians created a memorable sonic backdrop that will forever be associated with the Waltons. Their combined efforts resulted in a timeless collection of music that perfectly encapsulates the spirit of this cherished television series.
Genius. Didn't matter where he came from. Besides, he said everything there is to say about this kind of country.
One of the most iconic scenes in The Waltons comes from the episode titled The Homecoming, which aired in December 1971. This scene shows John Walton, played by Ralph Waite, saying goodnight to his children before heading off to sleep. As he makes his way up the stairs, each child calls out their own special goodnight. The warmth and love shared between the family members in this moment has become synonymous with the show's overall message of familial bond and togetherness. Director Fielder Cook effectively captures the intimacy of this scene through tight framing and soft lighting. Cinematographer Earl Rath uses warm tones and gentle shadows to create a sense of comfort and security, highlighting the close relationship between the characters. According to Waite, "It was always my favorite scene because it just said so much about who we were as a family." Another unforgettable scene occurs during the episode The Thanksgiving Story, where eldest son John Boy reflects on what he's thankful for while sitting alone in the barn loft. He expresses gratitude for his family, friends, and education, all things that many people take for granted. Richard Thomas, who portrayed John Boy, recalls feeling particularly connected to this monologue. "I remember being really moved when I first read those lines," says Thomas. "They summed up everything that John Boy stood for and believed in." This powerful moment resonated deeply with audiences, inspiring them to appreciate the blessings in their own lives. Director Philip Leacock frames Thomas against a backdrop of haystacks, emphasizing the simplicity and beauty of rural life. Soft light filters in through cracks in the walls, casting a warm glow over the character's face and creating a serene atmosphere. These two memorable scenes exemplify how exceptional storytelling, acting, and visual composition can evoke strong emotions and connect viewers to a TV series like The Waltons. Through relatable characters and heartfelt narratives, this classic show continues to touch generations of fans worldwide.
All right, let's give it a try.
Now let's...
Additionally, the 1972 TV series The Waltons struck a chord with audiences by showcasing the values of family, hard work, and community during tough times. This heartfelt portrayal of a rural family in Virginia during the Great Depression and World War II connected with viewers seeking comfort and simplicity in a rapidly changing world. The series tackled important themes such as poverty, love, and resilience, reflecting the struggles many faced in their own lives. Moreover, it inspired discussions about the importance of family bonds and traditions. The depiction of the Walton family gathered around their evening meals encouraged viewers to appreciate their own families, fostering a sense of togetherness. This focus on family life resonated strongly in a time when many were questioning the fast-paced societal changes of the 1970s. Furthermore, the Waltons influenced pop culture by introducing phrases like "Good night, John Boy" into everyday conversations, symbolizing nostalgia and connection. Its success led to numerous spin-offs and inspired other shows that emphasize family values, like Little House on the Prairie. Such programs became part of the cultural fabric, shaping the way families were portrayed on television. The show also highlighted social issues like gender roles and the impact of war on families, encouraging conversations about social responsibility. By addressing these topics, the Waltons provided a platform for viewers to reflect on their own experiences and societal challenges. Its blend of warmth, humor, and realism made it a beloved series that continues to resonate with audiences today, as it reflected universal themes of love, hardship, and hope.
There'll be plenty of others like. I've already sold so like on it.
Yeah, but it's him not liking the idea that worries me.
Upon its release in 1972, the Waltons TV series quickly gained a large and dedicated fan base. Audiences were drawn to the show's heartwarming storylines and relatable characters set against the backdrop of rural Virginia during the Great Depression. Many viewers appreciated how the show depicted family values and hard work, which resonated with people facing their own challenges during this time period. Reviewers also praised the Waltons. In his review for the New York Times, critic John J. O'Connor wrote that the show was a rare blend of nostalgia and reality with exceptionally good performances. He noted that while some elements might seem sentimental, they never crossed into cliché territory. Instead, he felt that each episode offered thoughtful explorations of universal themes like love, loss, and forgiveness. Another positive review came from Variety magazine, where writer Arthur Unger described it as an engaging mixture of humor and pathos and commended the casting choices. Notably, all actors playing the Walton children were relative unknowns, but delivered convincing portrayals of siblings who genuinely cared for one another. As for awards, the Waltons won numerous Emmys throughout its 9-season run. Among them were 3 consecutive wins for Outstanding Drama Series, and several acting nods for stars Michael Learn, Ralph Waite, Ellen Corby, and Will Geer. Winning multiple Emmy Awards signified industry recognition for the high quality of both writing and performance on the show. Additionally, in 1976, the Waltons took home the prestigious Peabody Award for Excellence in Television Programming. This honor underscored the significance of the series in American pop culture and acknowledged its impact beyond mere entertainment value. These accolades meant much to everyone involved with the Waltons, validating years of dedication to bringing Earl Hamner Jr.'s stories to life. For creator Hamner himself, seeing his childhood memories translated so faithfully onto screen must have been deeply rewarding. Similarly, for the cast and crew, these awards served as tangible proof of their collective success in creating something truly special, a beloved piece of television history still cherished by fans today.
Can I have some ice cream?
Now we can have anything we want as long as the total doesn't exceed 25 cents, including...
During the filming of The Waltons, Richard Thomas, who played the lead role of John Boy, was known for his dedication to method acting. He would often stay in character, even when the camera stopped rolling, which led to some memorable moments on set. In one scene, John Boy was supposed to be fixing a fence. Richard Thompson spent so much time working on it that he actually fixed the entire length of the fence by the time they were ready to shoot. The young actors had a lot of fun together off camera too. They formed close bonds and enjoyed playing pranks on each other between takes. One popular prank involved filling someone's trailer with balloons or hiding their boots. These antics helped keep spirits high during long shooting days. On the more serious side, legendary actor Will Geer, who played Grandpa Zeb Walton, brought a unique perspective to the show. As a committed social activist, he introduced elements of political commentary into his performance, subtly weaving them into his character's dialogue. This added depth to the show and made it resonate with viewers beyond its family drama roots. Behind the scenes, the crew faced numerous challenges due to the rural location of the set in Virginia. Severe weather conditions frequently disrupted filming, and basic amenities like running water and electricity were hard to come by. Despite these difficulties, everyone worked tirelessly to bring the story of the Waltons to life, creating a beloved piece of television history.
Up out front.
Okay.
Yep. Now lamp that, Miss Sarah Runner-Up Simmons.
The Waltons, a TV series that first aired in 1972, holds a significant place in film history. This show, set in the fictional Waltons Mountain during the Great Depression, offered viewers a unique glimpse into rural life and family values. Its heartfelt stories resonated with audiences, leading to a successful run of 9 seasons and several television movies. One key aspect of The Waltons was its large ensemble cast, which included young child actors who grew up before the audience's eyes. This format proved influential, inspiring later shows like Little House on the Prairie and Growing Pains. Additionally, the series often tackled serious social issues, paving the way for more dramatic storytelling and family-oriented programming. The Waltons also left its mark on cinema. Filmmakers such as Terry Gilliam and Kevin Smith have cited the show as an inspiration. For instance, Gilliam paid homage to the Waltons in his movie The Fisher King, while Smith named a character after John Boy, the protagonist of the Waltons. Moreover, the series' focus on nostalgia and familial bonds can be seen echoed in various films and TV shows today. In conclusion, through its groundbreaking format, engaging storylines, and memorable characters, The Waltons has solidified its status as a classic in American television. Its influence continues to reverberate throughout contemporary media, reminding us of the power of compelling narrative and relatable characters. The Waltons, a TV series that first aired in 1972, has left a lasting impression on many. Did you watch it when it first came out? Or perhaps you discovered it later on? Either way, we'd love to hear about your experiences and memories related to this heartwarming show. Did the Waltons make you laugh or cry? Maybe it brought back fond memories of your own childhood. Or maybe it made you see family life in a new light. Whatever your connection to the show, we want to know. We encourage you to share your stories and thoughts with us. Tell us how the Waltons affected you personally or influenced your view of cinema. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Perhaps you admire the talented cast, including Richard Thomas as John Boy Walton. Or maybe you were touched by the warm relationships between the characters. Whatever your feelings, we're eager to hear them. So whether you watched every episode or just caught a few, we invite you to join the conversation. Let us know what the Waltons means to you, and help keep the memory of this classic TV series alive.
Nursing school.
So, the first thing you face is 4 years of pre-med.